Okay, I'm joined here by Luke Garrard before we make the trip up to York City tomorrow evening. Luke, there is, of course, no easy game in this division, but we're heading to a tough place to go tomorrow. You and the players looking forward to that challenge?
Very much so. Like you suggest, every game in the National League is tough. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses that you need to adjust to. York, under a new manager, have had a great couple of weeks. Obviously, a 5-0 win against Carlisle, big win on the road in the FA Cup against Rochdale week before last, and then a big 4-0 against Willstone on Saturday. So, yeah, we know the tough task in front of us, one we're relishing, one we're looking forward to. Um, had a good session today, implementing where we feel we can hurt them, and they need to worry about us as much as we worry about them.
Yeah, and it's a quick turnaround from Saturday. As you mentioned, we've had a day of training today for tomorrow's clash. How were the lads feeling and looking?
Yeah, good. Obviously, it's easy coming to work when you're winning games of football. That's our 16th unbeaten match, and obviously a big win against EC on Saturday, which was putting us in good stead for Tuesday. Yeah, there was a lot of work on the analysis. There was a lot of work on us in terms of the way we want to go about ourselves on Tuesday evening, and the boys were very receptive. They've been great this year. Speak about it a lot in my program notes and yourself when we're doing interviews. There's been a lot of information that's been given out to the players, and I have to give them full credit. They're taking that on ever so well, and I feel you're seeing it in the way we're playing. They're playing with a bit of freedom, a bit of fluidity. There's a bit of structure in terms of the way that we have to be out of possession, but at the minute it's exciting, and yeah, we know how tough York are going to be. They have personnel in their ranks that have been successful in the division. Ollie Pearce, Ollie Banks, Greg Ollie. These are players that have played their trades at the top end of the league, and we know that they're no mugs. And Stewie's done a fantastic job there, and we need to make sure that we're right on our game and playing with our confidence and belief to take anything from tomorrow evening.
Yeah, you mentioned your program notes. In those, you've mentioned the foundation to any good side is running. I expect we'll need to see a lot of that in high intensity tomorrow evening.
Yeah, I've said to the group straight after the game, didn't even debrief Eastleigh, went straight on to York and said, I expect us to go and clock some kilometres on Tuesday night with and without the ball. I want to be aggressive with and without the ball. I want us to own it as much as we have been doing in recent games. 71% possession against EC in the first half tells me that we're getting better and better in possession of the football. But I want to be just as aggressive out of it. We do obviously a lot of the metrics and the stats, and our passes per defensive actions are getting down to where we want to get to. These are metrics that I hold in high regards, and a team in York who want to dominate the ball, we need to make sure that we have our principles ready, making sure that we have our press ready and understanding where our engagement line is and making sure that we implement what's been asked of us. Like I said, Cav's been fantastic. The analysts, staff's been fantastic. We've come up with a game plan we feel where we can nullify and hurt York tomorrow evening, and we need to make sure that we deliver on that. I like the fact that we have some creativity. It causes disruption, and we have that in key areas. And I need to make sure we're very black and white out without the ball, but we're very colourful with it, because you can't lock up or shackle the likes of Brunty, Erico, Abdul, Lewis, Richardson, Rushy. These are people in the advanced areas that, when given an opportunity to go and express themselves, they're very nice on the eye.
Yeah, and we're only a quarter way through the season, but we do have the opportunity to go top with a win tomorrow. Does that act as a further boost for the lads going into tomorrow evening at all?
Not really been a focus of ours, really. It's about just winning the next game. And obviously, York are the ones in front of us. There's going to be a packed stadium there. They're playing some excellent football. Like I say, they're on a good little run themselves. Scunthorpe went there a few weeks before, and I felt that they were excellent in the way they went about their business. Going top, great, brilliant. Unfortunately, it's not the 46th game, right? So we'll obviously keep continuing doing what we're doing. Areas we need to improve on, we'll try and build on and progress throughout the week. We've done that again today in bits that we feel we need to be better at. But a lot of the metrics that we want and we've highlighted from the start and pre-season, we're starting to get somewhere closer to them. And I'm a strong believer in that. Uh, Key indicators that you can develop as players, and it's something to look at and improve your unit. So for me, going top's great, brilliant. With 15 games in, it's only a third of the season. I'm not getting excited by that. The task is to go and get 3 points, and we need to make sure that we work hard, we run, we're a collective when we're with the ball and collective when we're without the ball, and we need to be clinical because we know how tough York are going to be, and we need to, when given an opportunity and presented with a chance in front of goal, have that ruthlessness.